As students return to school, the transition out of the summer, it can sometimes be difficult. Many children experience brain drain, or they forget some of what they learned at school in the midst of all the summer fun. According to a study from the American Educational Research Journal, kids can lose about 20% of their progress in reading and nearly 30% in math just during those summer break months. Life coach and author Elizabeth Pearson joins me now for tips on how we can solve this problem. Elizabeth, it is great to see you. So first, explain a little bit more about brain drain and how it impacts our students over the course of the summer.
Yeah, Vicky, thanks for having me back. I think this brain drain is a culmination of a few factors, right? We get a little loosey-goosey with the sleep schedule. Maybe the eating habits go off the rails. We're focused on having fun, going to the beach, taking vacations, maybe in different time zones. And before you know it, they haven't had really any academic focus. They're not used to a routine, and they can really just feel like screen time is kind of sucking up more than it did prior. And this will all contribute to them having a harder reentry.
That's such a good point. I didn't think about the time zones or how we slide off of our snack and sleeping schedules. What are some of the things that we as parents and caregivers can do to help get our kids back on track and ready? They get to go back to school.
Yes, I think that is a wonderful narrative, Vicky. You're clearly a mom, because we have to talk about how fun this is going to be. And this will not only help your children, it will help you. It will help their teachers. So start with the back to school calendar. Create excitement around it, just like if it was vacation. I also say it's good to encourage light academic activities. So if they do have an iPad, do some iReady, do some ABC Mouse, something like that, so that yes, they're still getting screen time, but maybe transition it from Roblox to something where they're learning so that their brain is getting a little bit more warmed up. And I think it's fun to go back to school shopping and talk about what you're going to wear and all that good stuff. So you do want to build this fun excitement around it.
You know, something else that I think you've talked about is practicing a school day, planning that out. What does that look like?
This is a great idea, especially if you've got little ones who are maybe going to a preschool or kindergarten. A lot of students will be able to take a tour of the school prior to going back. So I always say, if possible, it depends by school. If you can go and kind of like walk the halls, or maybe if you have older kids, see where their locker is going to be, if there's an orientation, don't skip those. My daughter just had one, and I was like, do we really need to go to this? It was 30 minutes. It was hot. We went, and it was perfect because she felt so much more confident on that first day.
Yeah, and don't skip that back to school night as a parent to get a chance to know who your kids are going to be spending the next 10 months with and to ask some questions about their curriculum. What about when the kids go back to school, Elizabeth? How do we get them back on that daily sleep routine and school routine?
Well, this is a wonderful thing. It can feel a little bit hard. This is a bit of the growing pains, right? Coming back to this routine, but sleep, Vicky, we know as moms, sleep is everything. Your child can be an absolute nightmare or an angel, depending on if they have slept. So I always say, you got to bite the bullet. You got to get them going to bed at the regular routine night. I always have a pair of blue light glasses out. After dinner, my kids pop on blue light glasses. If they're going to be around any sort of screen, they have to have it on. We also have a little dance party before bed. Pick a song. My kids love Jack Johnson or Bob Marley, something really chill on their Echo Dot. We'll play this as they're getting ready for bed. It's wonderful. And then this morning routine chart is just kind of this wonderful flow. They've got great ones on Amazon where kids can go and actually check things off. My 6-year-old loves to do it. She'll check off packing her backpack. Does she have water, hat, all of this stuff. So it really can be an entire family.
So much great advice, and blue light glasses, Bob Marley, Jack Johnson. You can't win. I mean, can't lose. Life coach and author Elizabeth Pearson, thank you so much. We appreciate it.